Hello, Saints. We're still in Romans chapter 15, and we're coming down to where Paul's bringing us to this big conclusion about the fellowship of Christ, the community, or the church, as we call it. And we're doing beginning in verse 22 to 29. We read, "For this reason I have often been prevented from coming to you," he says. He says, "but now, with no further place," remember, he's writing to Rome. He's never been to Rome. But now, he says, "with no further place for me in these regions," that's in Asia Minor, "and since I've had for many years a longing to come to you, whenever I go to Spain, for I hope to see you in passing, and to be helped on my way there by you, when I have first enjoyed your company for a while. But now I'm going to Jerusalem, serving the saints from Macedonia and Achaia have been pleased to make a contribution for the poor among the saints of Jerusalem." These were Gentiles helping the Jewish church when Paul's want to bring this stuff together. So after he gets done going to Jerusalem and giving the money, he wants to head out to Rome. His eyes are on the furthest distance, going to Spain, spreading the gospel even further than just in Asia Minor, as he had been doing. So, yes, he says in 27, they were pleased to do, the saints were pleased to make the offering. Yes, they were pleased to do, and they are indebted to them. For if the Gentiles have shared in their spiritual things, they are indebted to minister to them also in the material things. And therefore, when I have finished this, and have put my seal on this fruit of theirs, I will go on by the way of you to Spain. I know that when I come to you, I'll come to you in fullness of the blessing of Christ. He's very optimistic about now continuing his work after he kind of puts the finishing touches on what he's done in Asia Minor and all that. But this is the community of Christ, one body, with different ethnic groups, different backgrounds. Like I said, Paul's dealing with Jew and Gentile. We may be dealing with different cultures and stuff. And some of our churches are more multicultural, and some of us have problems with that. And some of us don't. I happen to love a multicultural church. It certainly makes it more interesting. And I like it when we're together. And I know that sometimes they separate because they have certain things they like in their culture to do in worship service. I can appreciate that. But at the same token, I don't want something that separates us. I want us to come together. That's how we all together learn and grow in Christ, and together as brothers and sisters in Christ. So in Paul's mind, this is very important to bring these different groups together. And he's going to continue that work as he goes out further on to the edges of the world, and to him, that's Spain. Blessings.